So again, just to show you, you have the selection of the entire character duplicated on the side. Go into expand appearances, and again, you can't see everything that's there. If you give it all a color, you can still see the highlighted lines there. That gives you that selection. And then just go to where it says Live Paint, and you'll see that you have the gap options. Here it has large gap. That's where you can make the sections for it. And then under the Live Paint, just click on Make. And now you're set to go in the tool again. Here's the Shape Builder, Live Paint, and later you can have the selection to start to illustrate it. The mouse comes over it. It has the three icons, the arrows going across this part, so it allows you to pick that color. Selection like that. And again, when you take a look at some of the pieces that were colored before that didn't work, that gives you that option. And you have the colors in the swatches panel that'll work with the updated icon, where you can just use the arrow keys to go back and forth. But again, you can choose the color to actually be this section. And this is where you would have the file to take it across with you from that part. So here's a darker value to that piece. So it kind of builds that section up. And again, you have light values in here to work with. Just using a light selection here. And once you select this part from the swatches, up in the color guide you can pick a lighter, actually lighter color for it. Just double click on that. Builds that selection. Kind of get a pretty good approximation of what you're trying to come up with here. And this one, the gap's too big, so we'll fix that. I'll show you how to do that in a second. And the shoes, if they're dark, I'm just going to give them a tone. You can see as it comes through. Like I said, that one's going to have a little bit of a mending to fix on there. Just take the direct selection tool, take a look at the illustration here. Just select these 2 points, just use the arrow key, drop them down a little bit. There's a handle on the one side, changes a little bit. Click on the letter K, and again it'll match it, so now that piece becomes a Live Paint selection to it. Okay. So that's just the basis for Live Paint. Like I said, if you extend it before you start to place the coloring in there, it'll give you that selection. Letter K is the piece for the illustration for the drawing. You're all set to go from there. Putting that together. And then there's the chance of putting in some of the tones as well, so we'll come back to that selection.